once we made the deal with the sink factory, we went to the faucet factory, and we talked to them. There was a number of changes that we were looking to make for years, and we kept asking, and kept being told the factory won't do that, the factory won't do that. Well, when we talked directly to the factory, lo and behold, they were more than willing to make the changes, and not only were they willing, but they knew how to do them already. The first biggest change is on the handles. This used to go back and could hit the backsplash. Now it only goes forward, so you don't have to worry about the backsplash. Now, if you should get that 1% that wants it in the front, if you tell us, we can change that cartridge and it will go both ways like the original one. Okay? I happen to have that in my house. That's why I mentioned it. Now, if you also, because Jim's left-handed, if you want a left-handed one, we can also make it left-handed for you. So it goes this way. Okay? The other change we made is we put a swivel hose on here. See the ball bearing there? So it's a little easier to manipulate and move around. It is still solid stainless steel. Solid like your granite or quartz countertop. It's not a plastic finish on some other substrate. The thing that sells this more than anything is you just hand it to the people because it's so much heavier than anything. It does have a spring instead of a weight. It will retract. It also works if you have something under, if you have a box or something underneath the sink, it still works even if something's underneath it. And it won't bang on the plumbing like a weight one will. Okay? It is a solid stainless steel finish. It's solid stainless steel. It's not a finish. It's all the way through. If you scratch this, you can take a Scotch-Brite pad and buff this off and it goes right back to where it was. I think you all know it, but pass that around. These are the stainless steel faucets we have. Now all the goosenecks, the tall goosenecks are all about the same size. If you remember, we used to have a shorter version of the Lexington, okay? It arrived yesterday. We now have the shorter version, what's called the Preston. Now, two things we did is, first of all, this is on a 15-degree angle instead of straight up and down. So it looks more like the other model. It still has this is what they call the 75-25. It goes back 25 and forward 75, so it still doesn't interfere with the backsplash. But it's a little nicer if somebody's got a window or something in the way. So that, we have, the goosenecks are the same size. We have the two shorter ones are very close to being the same size. Let me take that from you. We also have the Bristol, which is the one you have over there in the corner. So it's a pull-out, a little shorter. If somebody likes a more pull-out faucet. The Windsor is one we had before, but it didn't go from flow to spray. There wasn't a flow to spray button on it. We've added a flow to spray button, so it's selling much better than it ever did. So keep that in. If somebody wants a little more modern look, that's really a nice faucet now. Okay, we have two bar faucets, just little different styles. I think you have one in your powder room. As a vessel faucet. And we also have a reverse osmosis faucet. The reverse osmosis is not the system, but it fits on, it requires the system. It's a cold water only. It's solid stainless steel. The other thing, it's nice, it's a little bit bigger than, the typical ones are chrome piece that is just about big enough to put a cup under. This is bigger where you can put a pot under it. It folds out of the way when you don't need it. So it is available. It's a little better price point. And finally, the soap dispensers. Now, this goes back to when we first brought in faucets. We asked our customers what they wanted, and the first thing they wanted was they wanted the spouts a little longer so that you didn't have to drill so close to the hole and worry about to the edge and worry about a breakout. So we did that. These are all longer, and they come with a stainless steel wick instead of the plastic one. The plastic ones, you know, from this is a top load. You take this out, pour it in. You'd be surprised how many people call up and ask how to change it from the bottom. But because of the plastic, it tends to break. The plastic ones break there. So this, now these come with a 2-year warranty. A lot of times, the only issues we ever had with them is somebody goes on vacation or goes up to Florida for the winter and doesn't clean out the soap dispenser, and they come back, it doesn't work. Well, if you run this under, soak it in hot water and then pump some hot water through it, it'll usually take care of that issue. Okay. This faucet comes with the Hamilton faucet. The standard faucet comes with all the other faucets unless you tell us not to order it. So by default, it comes with a soap dispenser.